Hi, my name is Arkadiusz Trzciołek. I am a fixed income strategist at PKO Bank Polski.
Following a rebound in Polish bond yields in the first quarter of the year, we expect the sovereign curve to stay essentially flat. In our forecasts, we assume that bonds will trade sideways, where 2-year bonds will approach 1.65%, 5-year 2.25%, and 10-year 2.90%. The evolution of the fiscal situation in Poland is likely to be a major theme in 2019. Following the announcement of a new stimulus package in February with extended subsidy in the child benefit program and the one extra payment of monthly pension, the deficit is expected to increase this year and especially the next one. This should, among other factors, limit the scope for bond yields to move significantly lower. As inflation in Poland is unlikely to exceed the central bank's 2.5% target this year, any change in policy rates is unlikely, as monetary authorities seem to stick to their long-standing view of rate stabilization. Nevertheless, we note that the CPI at 0.7% in January has likely bottomed out then, and in the near term may stay within the 1 percentage point corridor set by the central bank. Global monetary conditions have eased considerably at the beginning of the year, as neither the Fed nor ECB are expected to raise rates soon. We believe that dovish sentiment may support bond valuations in the coming months. Nevertheless, we do not expect another rally, as valuations seem stretched. After the first quarter of the year, the Ministry of Finance has secured 64% of its borrowing needs this year. Thus, we expect that bond issuance should slow down and reach about 30 to 35 billion zloty versus over 40 billion last quarter. Additionally, the bond redemptions and coupon payments will amount to about 14 billion this quarter, which may further support the Polish debt market. Nevertheless, higher bond supply may be required in the second half of the year, as the debt authorities are likely to start pre-financing the 2020 needs. According to our economists, the deficit will move significantly higher next year and may even approach an important 3% mark versus GDP. This should put a floor on yields, especially on the long end of the curve. The mix of monetary policies in Poland and abroad is likely to favor stabilization of the local bond curve, as authorities do not plan to change rates. Although the hawks within the MPC are becoming more vocal, they still remain in minority. The markets seems to agree with the majority of rate setters, which include Governor Glapiński, as no change is priced in within the next 2 years. This is also backed by the NBP forecasts, where CPI is seen at 1.7% in 2019. The spreads on Polish bonds versus the US and German benchmarks have increased significantly lately. This was driven mostly by the mix of positive domestic data and expectations regarding the fiscal situation, as opposed to dovish bias among the Fed and ECB. We believe that the spread may remain wide until the macroeconomic prints may suggest that the global economy is gathering momentum. Thank you for your attention. In case of any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me.